Today I present to the Sharks Plugged, a unique streaming service by Michelle Olson. Plugged is like nothing you've ever seen before. Plugged is an all-inclusive media startup. Instead of juggling multiple subscriptions for media services such as Spotify, Netflix, HBO, cable, and etc., Plugged will grant you access to all the media you could ever need. I know you may be wondering how Plugged works and how Plugged gets access to all of its media. Well, Plugged works vigorously to strike impressive deals with other film, music, and television companies to provide you with all of your favorites in one place. Due to an abundance of existing media, Plugged was able to negotiate prices to merge all of your media outlets into one easy-to-use app. As a shark, I know you may be asking why you should choose Plugged versus other media companies. Well, choosing Plugged is a no-brainer. With Plugged, you are guaranteed the most bang for your buck. Everything you could ask for is in one app with one payment. Rather than paying $10 or more for each subscription, you simply pay one small fee. Another reason that Plugged is better than any of the other media sources is that Plugged has a DM feature. Our app allows you to stay plugged with others via direct message by sending them your favorite shows, music, or video clips directly through the app. You can stop relying on other media outlets to connect with friends about your favorite shows and just use Plugged's awesome features. You may be wondering why you should stick to Plug versus sticking with what you already have. We all know how exhausting it is juggling subscriptions that quickly add up. Many find it necessary to keep many subscriptions to keep them entertained. I know I have multiple subscriptions to multiple streaming and media services. Keeping up with the constantly changing and never-ending subscriptions is now a thing of the past with Plugged. Plugged has everything you need for a much lower price. Another reason that the Sharks should invest in Plugged is that a decline in Netflix means there's more room for new entertainment apps. The article "Netflix had a great 2020, but 21 could be rougher" discusses how Netflix did well in 2020 due to people being stuck at home amidst the pandemic. However, the future does not look as promising, which Netflix subscriber predictions for 2021 look a little leaner. This means that people are seeking entertainment from new avenues. Entertainment will always be in demand, but where that demand gets fulfilled does not change. Plugged is a great option to fill this void. The reason that Plugged is a good opportunity to invest in is that you no longer have to worry about which streaming service is best for you. There's abundance of articles which discuss the streaming services which are best for you and which ones you should choose. Your taste and opinions change, but that doesn't mean your streaming service has to as well. No more deciding what's best for you when you can have it all with Plugged. Plugged has everything you need in one easy-to-use app. As an investor, the streaming service industry is always a good idea to invest in. This industry is a goldmine. MarketQuest predicts that the streaming and broadcasting services continue to grow for the next 5 years. In the age of technology, the streaming industry is the one to be in. Competition is high, but if done right, this business is guaranteed money. The streaming service industry is huge, and according to the market realist, the streaming service industry is incredibly revolutionary. Traditional cable services are no longer needed. The industry is predicted to continue to grow and take over other industries as well. The biggest players in the industry are Netflix and Amazon, but not for long. New services are constantly entering the market and offering new competition. There's a wide range of pricing from each service. If you were to take the opportunity to invest in this industry, you should know about its many innovations. The industry is always evolving and using new technologies to improve the customer's experience. AI, or artificial intelligence, is a new popular tool used to recommend shows and songs based on each user's preference. This advanced technology has expanded the market even larger. New technology poses a threat on old and existing streaming services as better and better options come along. Services are now offering things such as ad-free streaming, mobile viewing, analytics tracking, high-quality streams, and even more. Plugged itself is an innovation and a new way to stream your content. Now we will overview why you should invest in Plugged. In such a competitive market, competing with Netflix and Amazon, some of the biggest brands, we are still confident that Plugged brings something new to the table that consumers will not be able to resist. Plugged has everything consumers need and at a much lower price. When it comes to Plugged, convenience is key. From not having to juggle subscriptions to being able to message friends directly through the app, streaming is easier than ever. Now it is time where I ask the Sharks for a deal. What I want from the Sharks is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for the both of us. From the Sharks, I am simply asking for a $500,000 investment at a 15% equity. With this investment, I should be able to close the deals that I have already began to make and ensure that Plugged is going to be the best and next streaming platform. I would like to thank all of the Sharks for this opportunity and for coming out today. I hope we can make a deal, and I plan to see you in the future with much success.